everyone, welcome to my channel. In this granny square top tutorial I'm gonna show you how to make this popular crochet top step by step. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you enjoy crochet tutorials like this. If you're new here, hi, my name is Heini and I love sharing patterns for cool and trendy crochet wearables and accessories that you can actually style and feel confident in. This top is called Summer Flower Top, and what I really love about it is the color combinations and how the granny square flowers just pop out so nicely from the black edges. This crochet top is just perfect for summer and festivals. Here you can find useful information about the pattern, for example yarns and sizing. I used Scrapies stone washed river washed yarns that were included in this huge yarn pack right here, and it's just perfect for colorful granny square projects. Find a link to the yarn pack in the description. You can also find a free written granny square top pattern with more detailed instructions and crochet charts on my website. Find the link in the description below. We'll be going step by step through how to make the granny squares and granny triangles, how to assemble and join them together, and how to make the straps. And in the next slide you can find a crochet chart for the granny square. And the chart for the granny triangle is shown later in this video. One note, there are actually 2 chain stitches instead of 1 chain stitch between the clusters in the rounds 1, 2 and 3 for both the square and the triangle. Let's start with the granny square. You will make 12 granny squares. Make a magic ring. Chain 4, and from now on I just call it as CH, and then make 1 treble stitch, and also from now on I just call it as TR, and then chain 2. TR cluster, chain 2. Repeat 2 TR cluster, chain 2, 10 more times. After the last 2 TR cluster, chain 2, put the tail end of the yarn. Close the round with a slip stitch to the top of the first stitch. Cut the yarn. There should be 12 2 TR clusters. Change the yarn color and attach the yarn. Insert a slip stitch to the chain between the first and the second cluster. Chain 3, 1 double crochet stitch, and from now on I just call it as DC. chain 2. DC cluster, chain 2. You've now come to the first corner of the square. To the same space, work 2 DC cluster, chain 2, and then 2 DC cluster, chain 2. Then 2 DC cluster, chain 2, and do it twice. And now you come to the next corner. To the same space, 2 DC cluster, chain 2, and then 2 DC cluster, chain 2. Continue the pattern, 2 DC cluster, chain 2, make it twice, and then you have the corner again. Repeat this pattern one more time. After the last corner, close the round with a slip stitch to the top of the first stitch. Cut the yarn. Change the yarn color and attach the yarn. Insert a slip stitch to the chain between the first and the second cluster. Chain 3, 2 DC cluster, chain 2. Now you work 3 DC cluster and then chain 2. You come to the first corner of this round. To the same space, 3 DC cluster, chain 2, and again 3 DC cluster, chain 2. Then 3 DC cluster, chain 2, and make it 3 times. And the next corner of the square, to the same space, 3 DC cluster, chain 2, and then 3 DC clusters, chain 2. And continue this pattern from now on. 3 DC cluster, chain 2, make it 3 times, and then you come to the next corner, and then repeat this pattern again. After the last corner, insert 3 DC cluster, chain 2. After the last cluster, close the round with a slip stitch to the top of the first stitch. Cut the yarn. Change the yarn color and attach the yarn. Insert a slip stitch to the chain between the first and the second cluster. Chain 3 and then 2 DC. This counts as a 3 DC shell. DC to the next base, and this is also a 3 DC shell. And now you come to the first corner of the square of this round. To the same space, 3 TR shell, chain 1 and 3 TR shell. And then 3 DC shell and make it 4 times. And now you come to the corner again. Make 3 TR shell, chain 1, 3 TR shell. And continue this pattern, 3 DC shell, 4 times, and then you come to the corner and repeat it again. And then after the last corner, make 3 DC shell 2 times. After the last shell, close the round with a slip stitch to the top of the first stitch. For a bigger size, repeat this round, but insert 5 3 DC shells between the corners. Magic! Weave in the ends. Next, let's crochet the granny triangles. Here you can find a crochet chart for the granny triangle. Make 3 of them. Also note again that there are actually 2 chain stitches instead of 1 chain stitch between the clusters in the rows 1, 2 and 3. Make a magic ring. Chain 4, 1 TR, chain 2. TR cluster, chain 2. Repeat 2 TR cluster, chain 2 4 more times. After the last cluster, chain only 1. There should be 6 clusters. Pull the tail end of the yarn. Cut the yarn. Change the yarn color and attach the yarn. Chain 3 and turn the work. 1 daisy to the same stitch and chain 2. Two daisy cluster, chain 2. Repeat 2 daisy cluster, chain 2 one more time. Now you come to the corner of the triangle. To the same space, 2 daisy cluster, chain 2, 2 daisy cluster, chain 2. Then 2 daisy cluster, chain 2, make it twice. Corner of the triangle again, to the same stitch, 2 daisy cluster, chain 1. Cut the yarn and change the yarn color and attach the yarn. Chain 3 and turn the work. 2 daisy cluster to the same stitch, chain 2. Three daisy cluster, chain 2. Three daisy cluster, chain 2, make it twice. The next corner of the triangle, to the same space, 3 daisy cluster, chain 2, and again 3 daisy cluster, chain 2. Three daisy cluster, chain 2, make it 3 times. Again, corner of the triangle, to the same stitch, 3 daisy cluster, chain 1. Cut the yarn, change the yarn color and attach the yarn. Chain 4, this counts as the first stitch of the round. From now on, work in the round. 3 daisy shells along the base side. one in the middle of the base side, and then 3 DC shells along the base side again. Base side should have 6 3D shells. Now you've come to the next corner of the triangle. To unstitch, 3 TR shell, chain 1, 3 TR shell. DC shell and make it 4 times. And the next corner of the triangle, to the same space, 3 TR shell, chain 1, 3 TR shell. And then 3 DC shell, make it 4 times. And the next corner of the triangle, to unstitch, 3 TR shell, chain 1, and now only 2 TR shell. Close the round with a slip stitch to the top of the first stitch, which is the CH4 stitch. For a bigger size, repeat this round, but add one more 3 DC shell between all the corners. Cut the yarn, chain 1 and pull yarn through. Next, let's assemble and join the squares and triangles. Here you can find the layout showing how to assemble the squares and triangles so they come together to form the crochet top. The numbers in the image represent the granny squares and triangles of different color combinations. You can find them and more detailed joining instructions in the written pattern. So let's start joining the granny squares and triangles together with a flat slip stitch joining method. Make a slip knot. This is an example of how to join the squares and triangles together. Attach the slip knot to one corner and chain one. Attach it to another corner with a slip stitch. Insert your hook through the back loops of both edges and make a slip stitch. Continue working with this flat slip stitch method until the next corners. Insert the last slip stitch through the corners and chain one. Continue joining other squares and triangles together. Let's make the straps next. Start the strap from one corner and attach it to the next corner. Make a slip knot. Attach it to a corner. And chain 40. Add or remove change if the strap is too tight or too loose. Join the strap with a slip stitch to the corner of the next square. Chain one and turn the work. Insert slip stitches along the chain. Insert one slip stitch to the corner. Insert another slip stitch to the next stitch to secure the strap. Cut the yarn, chain one and pull the yarn through. other strap. Find another way to make the straps from the free written pattern. Now the granny square top is finished. Nice work! Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy your new crochet top. It would be awesome if you tagged Summer Flower Top to your posts so I can see your amazing creations. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe